How close is Luka to Larry Bird?
This is hurting my ears.
Is it?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, can we stop with this? Scoring, Luka. Handles, Luka. Shooting, Bird. Passing, Bird. Rebounding, Bird. Speed, Bird. IQ, Bird. Let's stop with the comparisons here.
Really? You go speed Bird? I'm not
Yeah, I'll
sure
go speed Bird.
Yeah.
I'll go speed Bird.
Right.
This is a close one, though, but I think Bird edges him out.
I might go speed neither, but go ahead, right?
Bird looks slow. Bird looks slow. Luka is slow.
Right, no, look, though.
All right.
No, but, like, I mean, I think Luka is carving out his own niche. I mean, he's been first-team All-NBA for about 4 times, and, you know, he could win a championship this year. You know, he's on his way to being an all-time great. But we're talking about one of the top 5 or 10 players to ever play the game. Can Luka get there? Numbers-wise, he's on his way. But Bird, 3 straight MVPs.
He did.
I mean, Bird came in and he changed the game. He made us watch basketball. In his, second year, I believe, he won a championship?
He did.
I mean, who does that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he was on a really loaded veteran
Yeah, but
team,
I'd like to give him somebody else right now. I mean, Luka, I'm not sure what his comparable is right now. I mean, I would probably make him a combination of a couple players, and that's saying a lot. You know, he's probably like the European LeBron James. I mean, because the way he can score, the way he can pass, and the way he rebounds the ball, and the way he controls the game.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give him that right there. Just a less athletic, you know, LeBron, you know, pretty much. And that's saying a lot still.
It is.
But Bird was a different type of player. You know, he didn't handle at the top. He didn't go through pick and rolls. He was like 1 or 2 dribbles, and he gonna
knock it down.
Yeah. And he was as great as Luka is a passer, I think Bird was better.
I agree with that.
You know, as great as, you know, Luka's been shooting clutch and all that, I think Bird was a better clutch shooter.
Agreed.
As great as Luka's rebounding is, I mean, the guy averages 9 rebounds. We know Bird was an elite rebounder.
Well, he averaged 10 for his career.
Yeah, he averaged 10 for a career, which is like, you know, it's tough to do. So I love the comparison, and it should be an honor for Luka to just be mentioned in the same breath as Bird. I mean, that means he's going places. But this is not a knock on Luka. He's going to carve his own niche.
Yeah.
And he has a shot. He has a shot as early as this year to be amongst one of the all-time greats.
All right, what you got?
It's hard, Skip, when you compare great players to present players, or present players to great players, however you want to phrase that. When you look at, like we talk about Anthony Edwards and Michael Jordan, you look at their first 6 years. The first however many years, right? Oh, he didn't do it, Michael Jordan. I mean, you can say the same thing about Bird and Luka. The problem is, when you start saying he was on a loaded team, that loaded team wasn't doing nothing before he got there. They was loaded, but they were not doing anything. So when you go down the list, in 6 years, you talked about all the numbers statistically. Just think about this. Bird had 2 MVPs in his back pocket. Now, let's get into something.
Three. He won 3 in a row.
3 straight.
My bad, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Wilt and Bill Russell were the only ones to do that.
Yep.
Then when you go and you look at what we all talk about, the biggest weakness for Luka and all that he does is play the other end of the floor.
Yeah.
Bird made all defensive team 3 times in 6 years. Luka got 0. So you can't.
And he will probably always
have 0.
Yeah.
So there you go. That landslide already shifts all the way over to Larry Bird. Then All-Star games, he's up on him. Conference appearances, he's up on him. Titles, he's up on him. Although you say he was on a loaded team. That team was loaded, but wasn't going anywhere till he got there.
Truth.
So did he make them that much better where they start winning NBA titles? Yes.
He did.
So, you know, when you look at Luka, he's yet to do that, although he's gone to 2 Western Conference Finals. Yeah. But we could point to many players in the league that's gone to conference finals or championships. It didn't win early in their careers and never got back to them again.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, you know, it took Dirk to the end of his career to win a championship. So when you start thinking about guys like Larry Bird and some of these legendary players, it's hard to catch them. You can have resemble their game, can be the same, they can shoot the same, they can both be white, all of those sort of things. Because we certainly pulled Bird. We didn't say, oh, let's compare him to Scottie Pippen, or let's compare him to some other player. We had to choose a white dude, which to me is crazy too. Because his game, like you said, his game is like a LeBron in a certain way.
That's fair. Yeah.
You know? Why can't we compare his first 6 seasons to LeBron?
Because they're two slow white guys who can score like crazy.
Type.
But like Larry Bird famously said, it's disrespectful to put a white dude on me. That's disrespectful.
That's what he said.
Come on now.
It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Luka is more similar to me offensively. I didn't have the passing.
Compare him to Paul.
I didn't have the passing he had, but like when you look at how he plays offensively, like he's real, like he gets to his spot. Not overly as athletic as everybody. He can knock down shots, make tough shots. I mean, more so than Larry Bird. Like,
you compared him to,
But Luka's on his way. Don't get it twisted. He's on his way. He's in the MVP conversation the last 4 or 5 years. He's first team All-NBA the last 4.
On his way to what?
He's on his way to like possibly being up there with the all-time greats like Larry Bird. Like, all he needs is a few championships, a few MVPs, and he's in the talks, and he's in the running right now for a championship.
Wait, I was literally... wait, hold on. I was literally about to hit you with this one, Paul.
All he needs.
All you needed was a champ. You know how long it took? Yeah. All I need is a championship. You know how long it took?
He's on his way. He's on his way. He's on his way. I'll tell you that.
It's just hard to compare.
Because the numbers is going to be there at the end. The numbers is going to be there. Now all you got to do is just...
His numbers are going to be there, but his accolades.
He got to decorate those accolades. Yep.
All right. I'm going to give Luka this. He has a gift for scoring the basketball in the lane, unlike any I've ever seen, because he's got this herky-jerky style that is hard to mirror on defense. It's off rhythm. It's crazy. It's like... It's hard on your ears, you know, like it's hard on your eyes and your ears because there's no rhythm to it whatsoever. But he's much stronger than he looks because he doesn't even look like he's in shape to me, but he plays with grown man strength in the lane because it's hard to keep him from the bucket and it's hard to keep him from the free throw line if he gets in the lane, and he gets in the lane on everybody. Nobody can keep him out of the lane. So he has that first step weird quickness that's hard to sort of calculate it. It's hard to explain it, but he can get a step on you anytime he wants because he has rare handles. And once he gets 1 inch on you in the lane, you're going to have a hard time stopping him, at least from keeping him from the free throw line, because he's going to get fouled or he's going to score the bucket. And he's got magic hands, man. He can do all kinds of trick shots over you that don't look that sensational or spectacular because it's not what your eyes are used to seeing. He's like creating his own way and rhythm with the basketball. Well, the reason it works at such a high rate, he's scoring the ball more than Larry Bird did because he's averaging 29 for his career. Bird averaged 24. Well, guess what? Every year, Luka leads the league in usage rate. So he's going to dribble the air out of the basketball. He just dribble. Sometimes it just wears me out. Between that and his bitching a moment to the referees, he just wears me out. Bird never complained about calls like that. So this is a whole nother way that he's attacking referees. But he was 36% usage rate during the regular season. That's just off the charts. That means almost 40% of the time that Dallas has the basketball, it's in his hands. Okay? Does he make his teammates as great as Larry made his teammates? He does not. Because he's too ball dominant. He's too I am the world. You know, like it's him or bust too often.
Well, I think he makes big men. It's big men.
Sometimes. But listen, Larry definitely made everybody better. That was his gift.
The dude came in and went to the championship.
He did.
Period.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Larry Bird was 6 feet 9 inches tall, and he shot that feet on the floor jumper. It's over his head, you know, like it's unblockable because he's shooting it back behind his head. Okay, Luka doesn't have that. He's worked on it, and I'm impressed how hard he worked on his shot this year because it's way better than it used to be, and yet.
Man, I used to hate the Celtics.
Hey, then we get down to what are you made of? Because, Keyshawn, you're still not exactly sure what Luka is made of. I can tell you what Larry Bird was made of. We're talking about Jordan-esque, cold-blooded killer.
Yeah.
That's who he was.
100%.
Cold-blooded killer on the basketball court. Basketball assassin was Larry Bird.
Look, he definitely faster than Luka. When you see him run,
Yeah, I know.
he definitely faster than Luka. Look at the speed going to the basket.
No, he got ups right here. He got ups right here.
He faster than Luka.
You're right.
He can jump right here.
That's faster than Luka right there that ever moved.
Yeah. This is kind of.
Who said he wasn't fast?
No, I went down my list of why, Larry.
He just he look, man, y'all.
We had put speed and Skip was like, I don't know.
When I say he's better than Luka, yeah, he's better than Luka to me.
Yeah.
I understand we like Luka and we want to put him up there in the front.
We're just saying we know he's better, but we're saying he's comparable.
You got to get there,
his
though.
Comparable is probably
You can't compare him to Luka because he plays defense. He played.
Yeah.
He literally played. He made defensive team 3 years.
Yeah.
Out of 6.
Yeah. So, but I don't see really a real comparable.
That's what I said. Find somebody
Luka
else.
is like he's more James Harden. Or LeBron James without the athleticism.
Yeah.
I think
Find some. Well, you in a certain offensively, LeBron.
Yeah. Well, James Harden.
Or James Harden offensively.
Do you know how many times Larry Bird leaned over and whispered in somebody's ear, "I'm about to do this to you," and did it?
Yeah.
That's who he was.
Yeah, the NBA not like that no more.
It's not like that.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that. There's probably one player in the league that'll do something like that.
Yeah.
Paul did that.
I mean, I would talk to you.
headband on.
I'll talk to you.
Clock running down.
I'll talk to you. But they don't do that no more. This is different. They
you know
talk
the
about where they're
story
going to dinner. They talk about where they're going to dinner with
That is
after
true.
the game.
That is true. Do you know the story of Larry Bird before the three-point shooting contest at the All-Star game in Dallas,
I'm taking
Texas?
first. Who's going to take second? Yeah, that's what he told him walking the locker room.
Which one of you is going to finish second?
Yeah, which one of y'all going to finish second?
You know I love that.
I should have said that when I won it. Did you know I won a three-point contest?
No, when was it?
You didn't know I won a three-point contest? Oh, see? With my warm-up on, too?
No, I don't remember that.
Just like Larry
They
Legend.
didn't advertise it then.
No, this was like 2010 in Dallas.
Did you hold up your finger on the last shot?
You lying to me, right?
Man, look it up. You got come on, man. 2010 3-point.
I don't remember.
You know who was in it?
I don't remember.
Steph Curry was in it.
Was he?
Steph Curry was in it. Chauncey Billups. Man, all right, whatever. All right.
You lying, Paul.
All right, now I'm lying. Now I'm lying. I won the three-point contest.
The rules must have been different.
With Steph Curry.
Was the rules different? Y'all had more time, something.
That 15
Don't even
footers
sound
count.
right.
That 15-footers count or something.
Yeah, something. It might
Y'all better look this up.
Did they move the court, the line
We got a
in?
commercial. Y'all better look it up. I don't care how old he was, but Steph Curry was in the three-point contest. I won.
Oh, so because they trying to say he was young?
Man, listen.
You won, that's all you know.
That's all I know. I didn't choose him.
I asked you this off air a few minutes ago. If you know Larry Bird at all, and you said you shocked me, you've never met him.
I saw Larry once. He came to the Garden when we played Indiana last time when I was on Celtics. We played Indiana, and he came to give him a standing ovation. That's the closest I've seen him. He never came around Boston. I think he had a lot of issues with the former owners, and he just never came really back to Boston, and so. That's why he had the job in Indiana as a coach and as a general manager, president, and that was home for him.
That's just crazy to me that you've never met.
And I just saw that Jason Tatum met him.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw that.
That's so weird, though.
never met him.
It seemed like you had met him on some anniversary, something.
Like the 75 team anniversary, he didn't show up to that. I thought we'd have an opportunity there, but no, I haven't.
But even like y'all championship celebrations, they get together.
He wasn't coming to Boston. No, he didn't come to Boston.
Yeah, that's wild, huh, Skip?
Wow, that's crazy.
It's wild.
I never met Bird.
Would you have enjoyed picking his brain about what it was like when he played?
Oh, I would have loved it. But I had a chance to pick with a lot of guys that played with him. I talked to Cornbread on the daily because he works there.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Cornbread Maxwell.
Cornbread Maxwell. I done had dinner with Bill Russell, talked to Tommy Heinzen and those guys. So,
obviously Danny Ainge was there.
Danny Ainge, so. Yeah, but I would have loved to talk to Bird.
All right, so wrap this up. Where do you put yourself on the all-time Celtic list? How do you see yourself?
I think I could be in the top 5.
Okay.
I think I could be in the top 5 based on, what I've done, as far as records with the scoring. I'm probably, number 2, I think, and steals and three-pointers made, and I think I'm in the top 5.
Okay, so you have Mr. Russell that I would put at the top, and I put Bird. And
No, you
then
gotta
I
feel
think
like-
Paul Pierce is a candidate to be third on that
Who would
list.
be third?
I don't know. You know, you got like having
I mean, you don't have to be
you got
modest.
Dave Cowens, you got Kuzi.
Man, stop,
you
man.
know, so
Stop all that,
I think
Paul.
Paul Pierce would rank
I'll be up
3.
there. I'll be up there.
Well,
You just
I'll be up
mentioned
there.
dudes that bounce the ball like this. Man, like, come on, man. Stop.
all right, up next. Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.